Today I will be reacting to the Zeck Felms ripoff Zeck Felms.
In 1934, a man was stung by a bee. This caused severe and intense pain. But the bee did not intend to sting the man voluntarily. It just...
That's the bee from Adventure Time. Okay. What next? What next?
If you use cotton swabs to clean your ears, be careful. Many people use cotton swabs without knowing how dangerous they can be. Not only can they cause infections, but when you use a cotton swab, you push the earwax deeper into the ear, which can cause pain. Instead, use a flak 18 to 3688 mm. If you use...
That was quite related to Macarena.
Like 2 Hunger Games in one. Don't feed the nightmares. They've taken enough already.
Do you know how IShowSpeed really works? Today, we open him up. Inside his chest, his lungs aren't ordinary. No, they are massive subwoofers, turning every breath of oxygen into pure... His endless noise, that comes from the infinite scream generator, ensuring he never, ever goes quiet. For fuel, a built-in KFC oven burns constantly, keeping the machine running. And believe it or not, a full watermelon factory operates inside. Don't ask. His stomach functions as a fire cannon. Whenever he screams too hard, flames burst out. His heart? Not just a muscle, it's also a high-speed Wi-Fi router, powering the madness. And at the core of it all, a miniature Cristiano Ronaldo keeps everything in motion. His barking, controlled by a hidden robot dog module. Deep within, a gaming PC constantly crashes. Yet somehow, against all odds, it keeps him alive. And at the very center, pulsing with energy, lies a YouTube play button, his one true life source. When every system...
What's the Sigma?
Always start from a corner. This doubles your chances of winning. If your opponent also starts from a corner, use the opposite corner from where you started. He will block the center, so use the last available corner. This way, you will have 2 ways to win. But if your opponent starts from the center after your initial move, then use a German sticky grenade. Always start from a corner. If the cow eats blueberries, could the milk come out purple? You see, milk is composed of 90% water. The rest is made up of lactose, fat, and protein, and this causes its white color. So if a
Is that the brain rot? I forgot what it's called. On the side, do you see it? That's where the brain rot. I forgot what it's called though.
cow eats 39mm bullets, it could become a Kalashnikov automatic rifle. If you put your finger in the barrel of a gun, some people think it would stop the bullet and make the barrel explode. But that's not completely true. Doing this would easily shatter your finger as the bullet continued on. To really stop the bullet, you shouldn't put your finger there. But if you put your...
Bro, I'm a girl. Why would you do that? Okay.
If you took out all the bones in your body and replaced them with a Lego skeleton, could you still walk? Removing the bones from your body is technically possible, but you would look like my bulldog's nuts. However, if you managed to replace them with a Lego skeleton, you probably wouldn't even be able to stand up. If you took out all the bones...
Okay.
Have you ever been so hungry that you craved a delicious 9mm sandwich? Well, let's see how to cook one to perfection. Start by cutting a tomato in half. Throw away the first half and eat the second half. Then, make a coffee with the coffee machine and use it to wash the salad. Heat a pan over low heat. Add a little butter and wait for it to melt. Break 2 eggs into a bowl. Add 9mm bullets and beat the mixture vigorously. Now, pour the liquid into the pan and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. Prepare the bread. Then cut it in half and cut your fingernails. If you prefer, you can cut your phalanges directly for a more intense flavor. Now, assemble everything. Bread at the base, then salad and tomatoes from the trash. Then add the omelet with 9mm bullets on top, a slice of cheddar, and a dash of carbon fiber flavored mayonnaise, a pinch of asbestos powder, and if you prefer,
Save me some.
you can also grate a little callus from your foot to enhance the umami flavor. Close with the other slice of bread and your perfect sandwich is ready to be tasted. A little spicy, but delicious.
Yeah, it sounded like a disgusting sandwich to me. I am not eating that sandwich. Okay.
If you set a giant sticky trap, can you run fast enough to get over it? This type of trap is used to catch mice or cockroaches and is incredibly effective given its stickiness and the weight of the animal. A person of average weight would need to run at around 90 miles per hour, but as soon as if you set a giant sticky When Pinocchio lies, his nose grows. So what would happen if he said, "My nose is going to grow"? If it didn't grow, it means he was lying, which would cause his nose to grow. But his nose growing would indicate that he was not lying, which means his nose should never have grown. But if Geppetto asks for a lie, when Pinocchio lies,
That did not make any sense until the last part. Okay.
if your dog is broken, here's how to fix it. Deactivate attack mode by holding the tail for 3 seconds. Once open, identify the propeller and tank. Handle the detonator and bullet magazine with care. Polish the chamber with a soft cloth and clean the front air intake with a cotton swab. Finally, close with M6 bolts. Now test in with a tennis ball. If your dog is
Well, I guess that's the video.